Hey Capricorn, welcome to Glow in the Dark Tarot. I'm going to be doing your reading for August 2019. So, if you hear me taking pauses during this video, I'm drinking water. Um, I'm trying to stay hydrated. And then also, if you hear a fan in the background, that's my space heater because I'm cold. Okay? So, um, hmm, hmm. So before I started this video, I did a couple more videos today, and I was having issues with my camera. Like my camera kept falling. And so I actually am redoing your video because um, my camera fell again. And one of the videos I was starting too, I actually got like halfway through the reading, and then my phone died. So I had to redo it. That was for Libra. So I don't know what is going on. I think that there is definitely an energy where, you know, you know, someone doesn't want me to know something, or you don't want people to know something, or whatever. I think that everyone is kind of in an energy of hiding some part of themselves. So one other thing too, I know when I did the Taurus reading, that was a very stubborn read, which isn't surprising. But I was shuffling the cards, and it was like the cards just did not want to shuffle. Like the cards were being so stiff. I think I'd done like a water sign before I did Taurus, or I did some other sign that was a little bit more, forgiving. But Taurus, like for some reason, the cards were so stiff. They were so stiff that I could hardly shuffle them, and then like every card that came out was in the reverse for that reading, except for the Death card. I thought that was like interesting. So I definitely kind of got a little bit of that stiffness with you, Capricorn, but I think it's in a completely different vibe. Capricorn, I kind of feel like for this month, there's a part of you that is going against the grain of something, and that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. However, I do wonder if that part of you that's going against the grain, going against what maybe other people think you should be doing with your life, with your love life, with your money, maybe going against how other people feel that you should be as a person. I do wonder if that's giving you a little bit of resistance. Capricorn, you know what you want. Capricorn, you probably are one of the most practical signs in the zodiac. You're one of the most traditional. You definitely don't believe in, or you definitely do believe in, that saying, like, if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? So I definitely feel like Capricorn, again, with this Queen of Swords energy, you know what you want. And even though that's a Gemini card, I kind of feel like you guys are, to some degree, Queen of Swords all year round. You're very good at picking out very quickly what is going to work for you and what's not. Again, whether that has to do with love, career, money, anything. So you're definitely in the mindset to cut shit out that does not serve you. You're definitely in the mindset to get rid of things that have no tangible value for you. And you have the Four of Wands here in the upright as the next card. I think that's another card that is very representative of you, even though that card is not your card. You're very stable in your own right. You might not be stable in the way that others think that you should be stable. Again, going back to that going against the grain, but you are very stable in your own right. And if that works for you, that works for you, and that's all you're worried about and focused on is your stability, and you're focused on sitting in your power and sitting on your throne, and worrying about what's best for you. Now, I do think in the middle of the reading, I do think that this thing, this institution, this career move, this love interest or decision to leave a love behind, I do think that to some degree that is causing you some type of anxiety. It is causing you to be in a place where maybe you don't quite know exactly what you want. I think for the most part you do know what you want, but as far as like the details, you're still sifting through that. I do feel like you probably have all these options available to you, or you are aware that your options are open, or that is the way that you're keeping it or wanting it. But I think that you are considering all the various options that work for you. I think that you are very you focused right now. However, you are a little bit annoyed, anxious, put off by how unconventional or uncomfortable this may be or seem or make other people. And I don't feel like you see that as fair. You know, Capricorn, you being a very traditional sign, I feel like once you find something or someone that you care about, you take care of it in the most practical and traditional sense. And so I kind of get this vibe of like, is it a little too much to ask? I already focus on my own stability. I already focus on, myself. But is it a little too much to ask? Is it so fucking hard, for you or others or, whatever, to just give you a little leeway? Just let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it my way. Let me do it for me, because I know what I'm doing. I know what I want. I at least have an idea. Or I will figure it out. Like, is it too much to ask for you to get off my back a little bit, You can use another word for that, but I don't want to be that vulgar right now. So, we have the Hermit card here. Definitely think that you are going inward. I think this response from other people or other situations, or this response from things outside of yourself, is making you have to reevaluate yourself and reevaluate what you're doing and how you're going to go about it. Nonetheless, you are still going to move forward. I just worry a little bit if you're going to neglect making sure that you have a sense of clarity, or you know all the details, or if you use your intuition. I feel like you're going to jump into something and you're not going to quite know the full extent of it. Whether it's a new relationship or a new job or anything like that, or just a new way of living. I think you are kind of being stubborn with knowing what you want, the idea of what you want. I don't really feel like you feel like taking the time to worry about the details right now. I think that things probably in your life have changed. I think you probably have moved recently. I feel like you probably have changed jobs recently. So I feel like there are some aspects of your life where you feel a little upside down. And again, you are presented with all these options, or maybe you don't quite know what direction you want to turn in. I kind of feel like you know what you want to step into. You know what you want to get at the end of the road. You just don't quite know which road to take. However, at the same time, regardless of what road you take, there are some people who really need to be quiet about it, So that being said, I wonder who you're competing with. I wonder who is competing with you. I wonder who is on your side and who's not on your side. What conflicts within yourself do you have right now? What conflicts do other people possibly have with you? What are these things? You know, why are these swords out here, right? Why is this energy here? What are you thinking about right now, Capricorn, that possibly is serving as a distraction towards what you ultimately want to be? I think at the end of the day, you already know and you already have in mind who you are, what you want, and where you're going and where you're going to be. But I feel like there's all this extra stuff. This extra stuff that is just like, and you're trying to sift through what is worth paying attention to and what's not. But then, you know, also, again, you're not really trying to get hung up on the details. I do kind of feel like you're probably hanging out with friends. You're still trying to keep some aspects of your life pretty normal and normalized. Um, Again, like I said, you're probably just um, still trying to live your life even through it, regardless of the conflict, regardless of, you know, what's going on around you, regardless of maybe some uncertainty. You're still trying to push forward. I don't really know if you feel confident in your ability to tackle what it is that you really want with this Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Regardless of how willing you are to leap forward or jump forward, I think there's still a part of you that is a little hesitant. But I think that you need to remember that it will be okay. Because at the end of all of this, you still are just ready to jump in there. You still are ready to accept whatever this is rushing towards you. Okay? You are keeping an even keel. You are staying on the bright side of life. You're not letting whatever little things really get to you. And one thing I said for Libra, which I'm going to say for you, which is something that I see here as well, is that, you know, Libra kind of was dealing with the same stuff a little bit, but to like a lesser degree, because I don't think that whatever was going on, whatever energy around Libra and their glow up, that was around it, and that energy that didn't like it. I told Libra, I was like, you know, I don't think it's bothering you that much. I think there's a part of Libra where it's like, yeah, part of you wonders like, damn, why the hell are they so worried about me? But it didn't really bother them that much. I don't think that it's bothering you to the point where it's overwhelming. But I do think that you are looking at the obstacles and you're noticing that they're there instead of noticing what's on the other side of that obstacle. Okay? At the same time, you understand that the things that you are already, the way that you already see yourself, and the things that you want to get, it is important that you keep this temperance mindset, because you know that this can directly positively or negatively affect that Four of Wands energy. It can if your mood isn't right, your life isn't right? Good vibes only, right? I think that's what I'm going to name this video, Good Vibes Only. And that is what you are holding on to for yourself, for what you want, for what you are, for where you know you're going, regardless of what anyone thinks about it. Capricorn, you have been through some changes, but you are going against the grain while trying to still maintain some level of traditional approach to it. And I think that you just really need to know, and I want to let you know that it will all be okay. And just, you're going to have some backlash, or you're going to have some push, you know, when you try to do basically the same things but in a different way, but you will be fine, Capricorn. Do it your way, do it the Capricorn way, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine, trust me. Like, just don't worry about it. You will be okay. All right? And you're looking good. I know you've been through some changes. but you're growing, and you've grown so much in the past few months, in the past year, in the past few years. So keep going, Capricorn. All right. Well, Capricorn, this was your reading for August 2019. I'm going to do your extended. I'll probably upload that tomorrow. I've been tapping that. Whoops. There's my camera again. I've been tapping into other energies, and it's a little late and I'm a little tired. So I want to be at my best for you when I give you your reading. So what I do is I'm going to upload your extended, and so what I do with that is I put the clarifying cards on top of each card in this deck, okay, along with a bottom of the deck card from that clarification deck, okay. So look forward to that for tomorrow, Capricorn. I will not forget. I promise you that I will do it for you tomorrow, okay? And I promise you that you will be fine. All right? Keep going. Keep going against the grain. You're great. And that's all I want you to be, Capricorn. I just want you to be great. All right? So, thank you for tuning in to Glow in the Dark Tarot. Please leave me a comment. I want to know if this reading resonated with you all. I want to know how you're doing, what's going on with you all. Please feel free to click the thumbs up button or thumbs down if you want. Please feel free to subscribe if you like this reading and if you like my channel. I'm going to be making some big changes to the channel in a few weeks, so look out for that. Yeah, so again, thank you for tuning into Glow in the Dark Tarot. Look out for your extended tomorrow. I love you, Capricorn. Bye.